We're here to talk about the IPA Symposium that we will be hosting with the Midwest Lawson User Group on Tuesday, June 26th.
Correct.
And Richard Stout and Jeremy will be there along with Jeff House and some of our other team members. And they're here to share with you what that's going to be like, what it's about, and see if we can't get you to join us there.
Cool. Thanks for the enthusiastic send-off. So we have a few topics to cover over the next 30 to 45 seconds, but mainly this is an opportunity for you to ask questions and get answers and clarification on how this whole thing's going to work. So please do enter your questions, and our fearless sales leader, Bill Getty, will find a way to trip Jeremy and me up with some complicated questions. So why an IPA symposium?
Well, there's a lot of buzz about IPA. I mean,
Yeah.
we all know that IPA is now such an integral part of the Infor Lawson applications, Landmark, Global HR, the new
Right.
Cloud Suite Financials, contract management, all that stuff. So what we've found over the years is that there's a lot of IPA developers throughout all these clients across the country, and they're doing some really cool stuff, some really innovative things with IPA. So this IPA Symposium is a chance to bring everybody together and share those ideas and have a knowledge transfer.
Exactly. Basically a peer-to-peer exchange.
Yeah.
IPA has certainly reached critical mass. Most Lawson customers have that as part of their environment. It is a super capable workflow engine, in no way limited to working only with Infor applications. It would go toe-to-toe against standalone enterprise workflow systems, but IPA is like essentially free to anyone running Infor software. So now is definitely time. IPA is having its moment. So we want to help facilitate an exchange of ideas among the community of IPA developers. We have 2 tracks this year. We have the enablement track and we have the advanced track. The advanced track is going to be presentation based. We have a handful of interesting IPA presentations on tap for you. It's focused towards either developers or business leaders who are looking to implement change and take advantage of the tool that they have to automate and power technology solutions to real-world business problems. I'll talk a bit about the enablement track.
We have our first question.
Okay.
So our first
I'll hear
question
it.
was back to your last slide, and this IPA Symposium that you're doing only has 2 tracks. The last one you had 3 tracks. What's the difference?
What was the third track before?
Uh,
I was in enablement the whole day, so
I can
I
help-
didn't actually get
I
to
can
see
help
what
out.
happened at the symposium last
So
year.
last time we had an advanced track, and then we had a leader track that did more higher level things.
Mm-hmm.
The MWLUG team asked us, because they do much more customer presentations during their meeting, they asked us to not look for customer presenters, which is no problem. So we're bringing our team to do those presentations. No loss in quality of the agenda. I would say that these are still designed to be very interactive. Ask questions, engage on breaks, and cross-pollinate the information that everybody has.
Yeah, and we have time at the end of the day to build in just that it's a kind of an exchange, a Q&A time where just for that purpose.
Cross-pollination.
Cross-pollination.
Exactly.
I'd say another thing that was neat about this one is when we did it in Charlotte, it was actually after the user group meeting. and you could literally tell people at 3 o'clock in the afternoon that they just had 2 days of user groups, a little nightlight or a little late night activity, and then a third day of the IPA Symposium. This year it's reversed, and so you'll be fresh, and we should be able to have a full day agenda on that Monday, or Tuesday, excuse me.
Cool. So I'll talk a little bit about enablement track. What that means is basically training. So we're going to offer some free training to get people up to speed on IPA. We only have about a 3 to 4 hour window for each session, so we can't go too far. But the idea is, if you haven't worked with IPA before, and even if you don't intend to become an IPA developer, I think it's really helpful for everybody to just have a little exposure to the system and sort of get that developer's perspective, so it's easier to talk to developers and build out technical specifications, requirements, documentation, that sort of thing. So my plan as of right now is to conduct this training hands-on, and that means everybody gets to sit down and build a flow. We have 2 different training sessions. You should only attend one of those because it will be duplicative, won't make sense to attend both. But one of them will be focused on building out a requisition approval flow. The other will be focused on building out a personnel action or action request approval flow over on the HCM side. The concepts are pretty much the same, so it's just personal preference if you tend towards supply chain and relate to that type of transaction, or if you are more in tune with transactions over on the HR HCM side. And St. Olaf was gracious enough to give us their training lab for this, which is equipped with computers. So the nice thing is you don't need to bring a laptop. We'll have a training lab available there from St. Olaf that is going to be loaded up in advance with all the tools that we need. So literally you just come and sit down, and we have everything set up for you.
And I think I understand that all the computers are on the Commodore 64 backbone. So
Yep.
just a quick.
Everybody just needs to remember, load, comma 8, comma 1.
There you go.
That's how you fire up IPA.
So one thing of note here is with the enablement sessions, MWLUG has asked that only one person per organization sign up first, and then if you're the second person, you've been waitlisted. And,
if you're the first person, you have to go back and train the second person. It's the train the trainer approach.
That's the intent. Once they get to the point and figure out, giving everybody an opportunity to sign up for the enablement section, they'll release the remainder of the seats, but that'll be just on an as needed basis, and they will take care of informing everybody. So,
cool.
Also mention that Tuesday night there is a session after hours, which you can enjoy at the Archer House.
Yeah.
We're excited to partner with MWLUG and do this IPA Symposium event. And if you haven't ever attended the MWLUG meeting, it's a great 2-day user group meeting, more than 30 sessions, special interest groups, and a lot of customer presentations. I know as a customer, when I was, before joining RPI, I actually would attend a couple times and give customer presentations. And there really is a lot of good sessions and information. And because they are so close to St. Paul, they do get a lot of Infor resources available. So a good way to reach out and speak with some of those folks.
The number might be a little higher, maybe 80 or 90 sessions.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Usually about 300
Who
attendees.
wrote this PowerPoint anyway?
Yeah, one of the most well-attended user groups in the nation. Very nice facility. Just so you know, accommodations are kind of tight in Northfield. There's not a bunch of hotels.
Oh, I understand you got the last suite at the Ritz-Carlton Northfield. Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah, it's called the Archer House.
Hey, I have a question.
Oh, yeah?
Bill Getty, will you be attending this event?
I will be.
There you go.
In fact, I'll be setting up all the personal computers on Tuesday, or on Monday. So if anything's wrong, you can blame it on Richard. Anything else? All right,
Any
I've
other
got
questions?
one quick announcement. Because of the interest in IPA in our webinars and the symposiums, we are going to be unveiling a very special offer for people who need consulting services. Not mandatory or anything like that, but it's what we found over time. We'll be unveiling that at the IPA Symposium and providing very special pricing to anybody that participates there.
Cool. Can't wait to find out what it is.
Also, there is no charge for this. It's included in your MWLUG registration, so that's another
Nice.
good piece.
Hope to see you all there.
Yep. See you in Minnesota.
Thank you.